Ow.
Hey, everyone. Okay. Well, not the most graceful start there, but I'm coughing up a lung. I'm dying, but that's okay. You know, we'll work with it. So, now it's Tuesday. It's time for another Show Me Your Builds. So, you guys ready to show us some builds? Oh, goody. All right. So, we're going to be hopping back and forth between Discord and Twitter, like before. And I'm also going to include some other units that have been shown here. We're going to be starting with some that our good friend Jay picked out. So, I'm kind of worried about it. But all right, let's just see what we got. So, first up and foremost, we have a Celica. This is of course an evil Celica, the fallen Celica, I guess you could say. And wow, that's great. Thanks.
The Berkut Celica.
Yeah, the Berkut Celica. This one is from Vidar, I believe it is. Correct?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I believe it's Vidar.
Fury 3, Chill Speed 3, Defense Ploy 3. I mean, Attack Ploy 3. She has all the ploys, and she has Beloved Sophia, so she also will trigger that special effect along with Fury. Yep. Why not?
And so, something that she can also do is, if you don't have a healer nearby, you can actually run Desperation and like get rid of Death Ploy for Speed Ploy, because Sias is giving Speed Ploy at 4-star now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When we get him as a GHB.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that. We actually have a lot of yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about that. Well, I mean...
Yeah, well, Sias is basically a blue Arvis without recovery range.
Yep, pretty much. But still, what do you think of this build, since you can? So...
It's pretty good. Like I said, like, something that he can do, or she can do... I suck at gender guessing. Is switch Speed Ploy and run Desperation, but that way you can actually already ploy 2 stat and chill another, so...
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
Well, I mean, I like it a lot.
It's a bit more innovative than most sets I've seen on Celica.
I mean, yeah, I didn't expect the double ploy to be coming out of that, but I mean, she can run it, she can make it work, and she definitely will make it work, since a lot of those units nowadays, you know, just kind of have that.
They tend to shift more toward like having Dev than Res, because most of the Res tank are long range, and Dragons kind of happened.
Yep. They are a thing. Alright, well, that was... Thank you again, Vidar, for sending in your build. Let's try another one, shall we? So, this one is a Soleil from Twitter, in case you haven't been there before. Oh god, why are you so small? Why? Anyway.
She is so small.
I don't understand why this...
Animation.
God damn it, I wish I could do this as a live show. This is from Jesse Dorr, or Static Hinges, over on Twitter.
To be fair, we could probably do it as a live show. I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah, it's just my internet is having problems right now.
Right,
so,
right.
And it has these problems that happen a lot. I'm kind of amazed we were able to... See, when Faye Channel goes on, I have to go over and, like, unplug my roommate's computer, and I'm like, no, you can't touch this. You can't have this. But anyways, onto the Soleil. Wow. Okay.
Bulky.
That is bulky as hell for our adorable little girl. Like, seriously.
That's like 47 def with like the support as well.
And then also Wrath, just for when she
yeah, because she can actually stay in the range of Wrath without dying.
Yeah, she has 51 health with that. The Wu Dao is going to stack with Wrath's effects as well, meaning that Ignis is going to hit a lot and very.
Yeah, the only thing is Ignis is a bit overkill here.
I mean, yeah,
52 extra damage.
That's insane. But you could also just go Bonfire too, but no, that is crazy. Also, Close Defense 3? God. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Ah, my goodness, that Soleil is...
53 death.
That is a Soleil after my own heart. Thank you for sending that in, Jesse, by the way. Goodness gracious me. Oh, boy. That actually makes me happy, because she's... I've seen people use her mostly as an attack-based, you know, player-based, player phase.
38-35 tends to do that to you.
Yep.
Though, I'm guessing that he or she is using Soleil with Legendary Ephraim as the +4 def.
Possibly, yes.
Of the 4 def of Odao, so...
It's hard to tell if this is actually in a battle or not. That's the one thing. So, Jesse, if you can clarify that a little bit. But she did send in this build, and she was extremely happy about it.
I mean, it's 27 base def here.
Yeah, that's I'm hoping that is it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might be a. I mean, Jesse might be a guy too. I can't really tell. Sorry.
Jesse
she.
is like both of those.
I know, right? Anyways, all right, let's move on to the next one. We have a lot of builds to just take a look at. So, next up
Jesse,
this is from this is from William Shepard over on Twitter, of course. They've been working on a few other units. They also have a Grima as well, but they wanted to show their Lucina as well. And, well, I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I'm not too sure how I feel about this because Gerskogel is insanely useful with my team.
It is a very good weapon, at least for any physical-based fighters. It is a very good weapon.
Gerskogel plus drive attack as the sea slot is 6 attack for brave bows, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, but just I always find it fun to see where steady breath will show up next. It's kind of like a game for me. You know? Yeah. It's like, where will it be next? Who knows? But no, I'm fairly sure that is a slaying lance that's refined in defense as well. If I can.
I think that's res. Yeah, that's res.
Okay, defense is red, right? Okay.
Which, yeah, defense is orange.
Yeah. Which I'm not too sure how well this is gonna work out, but honestly, she'll be a good wall for any physical attackers that come after her. And
if you go def plus, you'd hit like 43 def, I think, with like a support, which is really solid.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, a pretty good Lucina, if I do say so myself. So, we'll do one more of Twitter, and then we'll move on to the next, okay? So, we have a lot of people who've been sending in Roys, by the way. I know you guys love your Roys, okay? Okay, I get it. I know, but let me just make sure that I have...
Quick Repose 5 with Bracing Stance 2 with fucking Falchion effect is pretty good.
Yeah, that is insanely good. I would, you know, people were like, oh man, it's not gonna be what we want, it's not gonna be distant counter, but no, it's a weapon that works really well with distant counter, surprisingly.
Yeah, basically. And it's like, you look at this weapon and you're like, this feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, so many effects, what the hell?
Okay, so this one comes from, last one on Twitter until we move over to Discord. This one comes from SSKM, and it is a Bowie. Are you ready?
Oh god, Bowie.
It's a Bowie.
Hey, it resized properly.
I mean, yeah,
green egg.
Yes, green egg plus. Don't you want some green eggs and ham?
Oh my god.
That's also a defense. That is a defense refined green egg as well, with close counter, quick riposte, infantry pulse, and close defense, just to tie it all together.
Actually, you know what? Green egg is actually pretty good on him since one refine you get 4 HP both when you attack and you get hit instead of when you only initiate.
I mean, honestly, that is a really sick build for him. I like that a lot because it works really well with his defensive nature. Because 41 defense, I mean, that's insane.
The only thing I would say would maybe work a bit better sometimes is Altome, because you can actually like patch his speed up to 39.
Yeah, but I like seeing creative uses for weapons.
Like I said, Green Egg is also really good.
I know, right? And also, by the way, I figured this music that we're playing in the background that Jay can't hear right now is fairly fitting. It's called "We Should Turn In for the Night." And it's from Awakening, by the way. I will never turn in for the night, thank you very much. I am never going to bed, ever! You can't stop me. Anyways, thank you, SSKM, for your lovely Bowie build. We're gonna be moving over to Discord. I'm gonna go digging.
I just imagine Sage just being up for like 3 days straight.
I can never sleep! We have quite a lot of other builds to go through. Let's see here. I do need to get back to this person about their flyer build. I will talk to them a little bit later, because I keep getting messaged about a lot of things. Oh god, there's so many. You know what, oh jeez. I'm just gonna go to our show me your build thing, because unfortunately my DMs are all messed up right now. That's great. So, let's see here. Yeah, that's just how it is with a lot of it. Oh boy, we have a lot of builds now. Alright, so... you know what? This one seems like a fun one. It comes from Ban Ryu over on our Discord, and it is a Camilla, New Year's Camilla even. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
No, you're not ready. You should be like, no, I'm not. I'm never ready. Alright, Camilla, and here, hopefully it'll go up now. Oh, god damn it, Camilla, you're too big for us. Anyways, alright, there we
In
go.
more ways than one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Fury 3 with Renewal 3 and Goad Flyers, Heavy Blade as well, and a Wu Dao Plus in speed. Of course.
I'm not too sure about Soul.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Huh.
Like, the only thing I would say is, like, okay, first off, Wu Dao is not bad.
Yeah, Wu Dao is good.
In general, you might want to
Wo
use
Dao, or
Slaying.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, however you want to call it. But Slaying can be better, especially if you run Bonfire.
Yeah.
Because that way, it becomes a 2 cooldown, meaning you attack, get hit, and you proc.
Yeah.
So it's more consistent to kill your unit. Or enemy, rather. You get what I mean.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But it can also work with Heavy Blade pretty well.
Honestly, I don't mind it too much, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about Soul. Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I found funny about Camilla is that in every form so far, she seems to at least have some defense or res, and that's just it still scares me what a New Year's Camilla can be. You know?
Yeah, New Year's Camilla is really good, and also I'm really glad because they changed their artist for New Year Camilla, which looks so much better than the other two.
I don't know. I don't mind either or. Okay, so let's...
The one thing I don't like about regular and spring is just the skin looks way too white.
Oh, okay.
Like, she looks like an alien to me.
Oh, okay, well. Alright, moving on. Next up is Shoryuken. Shoryuken sent in a Mia that they titled and they put in here for the memes. Okay.
Oh, no.
So,
We're in for a treat, I see.
Wow.
Why?
Holy...
No, it's actually legit.
I know! It's legitimately cool, too!
What is this? Like, I'm not sure if I'm looking at a Fear or a Mia.
Well, that's definitely not a Fear, that's for sure. Not only that, but it's a Fear who has a lot more defense than mine, and has a blade that can, you know, just...
Well, I mean, Resolute Blade is, in my opinion, kind of worse than the Nameless Blade now, because Nameless Blade is basically Resolute Blade without the +3 attack, but you get a slaying effect.
Yeah. I mean, this build is all about just trying to troll at this point, from what I can tell.
Yeah, basically. 41 Resmia, what the fuck?
I know, right?
You can deal with Faye now and Grima. Actually, yeah, you can deal with Grima. What the fuck?
I know, right? It's crazy.
That's so weird.
Well, the funny thing is, it works and it's legitimate too. That's what scares me the most. Like, I love seeing builds that are just so unorthodox and out of nowhere, and that's definitely one of them. Alright, so the next one is going to be a Baruka, also from our Discord. This one was sent in from Eltshan, I believe that is correct. I might be pronouncing their name wrong. If so, bite me.
I'm kidding. It's gonna be really hard for them to make a Baruka that does not surprise me like the one on my friend list.
But no, if this is yours, Eltshan, do tell me if I'm saying your name right or not. Anyways, alright. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's one of this. That's one of the set I've seen on Baruka. I'm saying this because
wow.
I have someone on my friend list that has a Baruka with like 15 different fully 5-star weapon and like 50 A slot and like 60 B slot.
Really?
It's stupid. Yeah, like you look at the scrolling bar, it's a dot.
Well, I mean, I will say that, God, 50 defense. Ugh.
And it's really good like that way as well. Like
yeah. Earth Boost works really well with her, so does Guard.
Yeah, you hit like 62 def, and you can actually deal with Zilgias that way.
Yeah, that's
fucking stupid.
I know, right? Guard. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't matter if it's a quick and pulse bolt fighter one, Guard just blocks it. Which is the reason why I think Guard should be a seal by now. I've been saying we should get a Guard seal for the next Tempest trial for like the past 5 months.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, eventually, I wonder what the next Tempest Trial seals are going to be. I don't think those have been leaked yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, I don't think so as well.
Alright, this is from one of the ones you picked out, of course. This comes from, I believe...
Mike Lee, I think? Oh, you switch.
I'm switching up. I'm switching it up. We're going with Classy Otaku, I believe, and their Tiki. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, we're going with Classy Otaku and Tiki. Oh God, it did not resize correctly. Okay, well, you said there was something particular here that you wanted to show, and I'm
the fact that Tiki can actually hit a decent amount of res, because this is not even a refined weapon.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Go higher. And like if she's like refined well, not refined, but blessed with like wind, and you have Guntra on the team, that's 40 def and 38 res.
Wow.
And still 54, actually no, 55 attack. Because when refined lightnings change from 11 to 12 might.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just there's one thing that's really bugging me.
No assist.
No assist skill. What is this? What you can't put repositioned? I don't care what you do. Put pit. I'm kidding, but no. I didn't.
The initiate skill as well could be a bit better. But like with that, you can hit 40 def and 40 res with Guntra around.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, we'll go with the next one that you also have here from Mike as well.
Tana, which is like in the set that usually people don't run.
Oh.
Because they don't seem to think Vidofnir is good.
Vidofnir is great. What are they talking about?
Yeah, basically, that's why. But like, I see no build with her using it. And this is like the ideal build for
all right, there we go. Quick riposte 2, close defense 3, goad flyers, and close defense 3. Okay.
That's 46 def, 52 in a flyer team.
Yes, I'm well. I can tell. I can do the math. Thank you very much.
Can you?
Yeah, Vidofnir is insane because of its defensive properties. But then the fact that you stack in close defense 3 and then another close defense 3, she
just hits like a ridiculous amount of def. It's basically a blue Baruka at this point with an attack and speed stat. Yeah,
not only that, but also she gets a really sizable amount of res too from close defense too. So.
Oh yeah, she hits 34 res against dragons.
Yeah, so against dragons, that's also pretty good. So, I mean, don't let her near any green tome unit, obviously, but still. Then again, that's just like saying, well, you know, don't let
Zelgius like in the way of a Micaiah.
What's this? Oh man,
super top tier tip right there.
I recently got a message about this. This was someone was like, the new Reinhardt isn't going to be that great because, like, what's the big deal? I can just send in any blue tome unit to deal with it. It's like, yes, I know. Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like when Ira really got released, people were like, it doesn't matter, Reinhardt can one-shot her, and I'm like, no fucking shit!
Really? You can't... Okay, so we're...
Oh wow, I couldn't tell that!
So, this one is going to be a bit of an oddity, okay? The next one I'm going to be pulling out here, by the way. And by the way, thank you, Mike, for sending in your Tana. This one comes from a fan, and it is made in the unit builder, but there's a reason for this, okay? I had a really long discussion with this person because they have a disability, and when it comes to sending screenshots and things like this was the Corrin that they were really proud of, because from my understanding, they are partially blind, or fully blind. I was not too sure on the subject matter here, but I was talking to them about how they go about playing the game and how they put it all together, and how basically what they do when they play the game with their disability is they memorized everything. They memorized how long it takes to scroll down to get to an ability in the game.
Oh god, you know what must be really annoying for them? When they get a new unit, so like every unit get pushed down one square, and then they're like, oh shit, that's not the right unit.
Yeah, from my understanding, they have gotten used to listening to the voices of the characters.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
What they do now, so like, it took them quite a while to actually type to me as well, a lot of it, but I wanted to showcase this because that's amazing to me. Like, it was amazing just hearing about how they go through the day-to-day process of playing the game with, you know, a certain lack of, you know, ability themselves. So, like, the way that they go about playing the game, too, is pretty crazy, because they just tap on the screen until they hear something, and then they, you know, they work with what they have, and then they try to figure it out from there. It's probably a really arduous process, and very long to deal with, but...
Can you imagine doing arena because you can't hear the voice of the enemy units?
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
It's ridiculous, but They also have to work on so many other things, but I figured I would showcase it just to say amazing stuff. This was sent in by Blind Wizard. That's actually their name as well. God damn it!
That's fitting, actually.
Can you please stop? No, god damn it.
Meow.
Someone, every freaking time I do a recording, this one person always messages me, even though it says busy recording. Stop. God dang it.
Oh, God.
And I disabled the Steam sound effect as well, but, God. Anyways, thank you again, Blind Wizard, for sending in this, and it was really nice chatting with you and understanding how you make your characters and how you do everything. Wish you the best of luck there. Alright, moving on to the next thing.
Here's hoping that Corinne gets a refine for him.
Yeah, that would be great. When is that gonna freaking happen, right? they actually typed that out too. They said, Yato refine when? Okay, I'm going back over to Twitter for now, and I'm going to try and make sure I can include as many people as I possibly can. It's very hard at times. Like, I have people who message me. I'm constantly, so... Let's see here. Alright. Scroll. Hey, there's the Soleil again. Okay. It's not quite what I was going.
Soleil is here!
Well, I mean... You know what? We have a Roy here. I figure it's fun to just take a look at Roy, because why not?
The thing that's really fun with Roy is you can combo close death with his sword as well.
Yep, let's see here. Alright, so this Roy is from a... Oh, and it's also zoomed in. Great. That's because some people play on tablets, others don't.
Oh, right.
So this comes from Marius on Twitter, or MarioLoss96. And as you can see here, it is a new Roy with his new weapon, of course, +1. Distant counter, wrath, attack ploy, and close defense. Now, I'm just going to point this out real quick, okay? 28 res is very, very close to not making very good use out of attack ploy. I'm just...
Yeah.
General rule here, whenever it comes to this, I'm sure it'll probably increase maybe more as you... I'm sure you're probably going to go for merges now, especially since Roy did he get bumped down to 3-star, didn't he? Or is he still 4-star?
I think he did get bumped down to 3.
It's going to be easier to merge him, so... you know, obviously that'll go up probably, but... As we said with Binding Blade, when you have quick riposte with a built-in, you know, defense, what would it be? I guess it's not close defense or distant defense, it's just any defense. It's a bracing stance, right?
Yeah, it's a bracing stance.
So basically, it works really well with his weapon. And of course, distant counter now works really well with that as well, so...
The only thing is, Noontime might want to scrap that.
Yeah, Noontime... I would say move that over to something maybe...
Yeah, besides it also conflicts with Wrath.
Yeah.
So...
I would say probably something that can build off of Wrath a bit more. I'm not too sure what to say other than that. But all in all, Roy, nowadays, I'm expecting to see a lot more of him now, because a lot of you have been sending in Roys. A lot of you. A lot of you. Stop it, please, all of the Roys.
Royster boy!
Yeah, I know. Alright, next up is a Fae from Justin. That is their... Oh, Justin Langcamp, I believe that is, or Zapdos Justin over on Twitter.
I don't know why I expected Justin Timberlake.
What are you even doing anymore?
I don't know.
Here's their Fae, as you can see. Oh god. I mean, what else?
F. Wrath is a bit.
I don't know. I mean, Wrath can work on her, and she has quick riposte in a seal form.
I mean, the reason why I say it kind of is pointless is just Aether is already a 6 cooldown skill.
Yeah, now with Lightning Breath, because you need to add in Lightning Breaths.
Yeah, and because of Steady Breath, you get 2 charge every time. So the fact that you get an extra charge becomes pretty pointless.
I mean, it could be easier to do something like, say, give her quick riposte in her B slot, and then obviously give her something like distant defense or close defense, depending on
something like that could work.
Because
something like that could work.
I mean, like I used to, I stacked Wrath on my my Black Knight, But I quickly realized that Vantage tends to do better when he already has Steady Breath anyways.
Yep.
So, that,
Or Bold Fighter.
Or Bold Fighter, you know.
Now.
Well, I didn't have Bold Fighter back then, okay? But I'm just giving you the idea of what I basically when you stack certain effects like this, it really just I don't know if you're really going to get much use out of Wrath. You might get the additional, attack out of it, but it's really hard to say if it's going to be very useful at all. I
guess it's mainly so you can maybe use Wrath as a not Wrath, Faye as a player phase unit as well, but frankly, it's Dragon tends to be more like enemy phase oriented than anything.
Oh my god, we have so many characters going through.
This is going to be a 45-minute video.
Nah, I'm gonna die before then, just so you know. That's my plan, at least. Because I'm pretty sure I have a collapsed lung, but you never know. Anyways,
Yikes. Also, another thing before we switch. If you use Quick Repose as your B slot, you might also want to use Panic Ploy as the seal. That's also a good idea.
That's true. She has 57 HP. I didn't even think about that. You're right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so moving on. We have Hexcaster over on our Discord sent in this lovely, well, of course, it's
oversized Henry.
Oversized Henry. This is a candelabra wielding Henry. Who,
is that literally the set you've done?
Nope. This one's different. This one has Res Smoke.
Oh, right.
Res Smoke 3, holy crap. Panic Ploy 3. Close Counter, of course, because Close Counter just works really well on him. Candelabra, that's been enhanced to affect defense, of course. And all in all, that is a pretty beefy Henry, to say the least.
Yeah, he can actually deal with dragons somewhat as well.
Yeah, he can. I mean, good lord. Red Smoke, though. I can't believe it. Why? My god. Poor Robin.
I can just see, like, Henry being like, I'm spreading my cancer!
Oh, god. Okay, that's enough out of that. Thanks, Headcaster. Coster. Sorry if I'm not very good at saying names right now. Let's see here. What else we got? We have a Titania. Ooh. Oh god, I'm not sure what weapon that is, but I'm hoping maybe we can figure it out, because it is in another language.
Oh boy.
So, just so we're clear, I'm a little bit worried. This comes from Black Buddy over on our Discord, and he says, she is almost done. So...
Oh my.
I think that's more of a threatening kind of thing that's going on, but, I don't know for sure what that is.
Oh, well, that's convenient. That's in French. That's my first language.
Oh,
that's Slang Axe.
Slang Axe? Okay, makes sense.
And
that's an attack, yeah.
Fury, Desperation. Initiative? No. That's... Basically, it translates just the same in English. Initiative. That's Desperation in French.
Oh.
Why?
Desperation? Because she has,
I mean, like, I see why you would use Desperation. I don't see why it's Initiative in fucking French.
I don't know. Oh, okay, you're getting upset over the language. Okay, well.
Yes!
Well, anyways, that is a scary, scary Titania. That is... Not only that, but I see Attack Tactic as well, which is just mean. Also, I see that you've Summoner supported her. She also has a bond with someone. And, of course, an Earth Blessing, so you're probably getting more speed, maybe, from Robin, or more damage from Ike.
Probably, like, multiple Ike, or maybe a combination of Ike and Grima, because that stacks.
That stacks, I know. It's crazy. Well, I mean, I'm enthused. That is... I love seeing Titania, and, you know, I always felt she was kind of in a dark place. Place.
I think she has only one Ike buffing her.
Yeah.
That's actually really surprising.
I know, right? That's crazy. Alright, so moving on. This will be our last character for this week, but we will come back next Tuesday. As always, send your builds to Twitter at SageMaster15, or, if you can, send them over to Discord, I would prefer you put it into the Show Me Your Build channel on the server, and don't directly message it to me, because it gets really, really difficult to keep track of everyone at times. I'm sorry, but I have to cut some slack when it comes to a lot of that. And of course, you can find all of that in the description below. Next up, let's just take a look-see at what we got. This is from...
I also take a few builds from my own Discord, but that's another thing. I'm not too sure.
Rose Reaper sent in this lon'qu. So let's take a look at what we got. That is a lon'qu that's... Okay! Oh! Oh, okay, well. That's a lot more to take in than I thought.
The one thing I'll say, though, it's basically the same thing as I said about Camilla. You might prefer to use slaying over Wodao.
Yeah.
But that's basically it, really.
I mean, it's really what you prefer at certain points, but the Wodao does allow him to do a lot of damage. And with
also, yeah, close death might be a bit better than distant. Since you don't have,
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I was figuring that was probably equipped for some situation, you know, or another. But yeah, close defense will help him a lot more when tanking, obviously, closer targets that are actually going to come in and melee him. Especially with that 35 defense and 31 res. That's quite a lot for our boy lon'qu. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, especially in res.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Wonder what the IVs on this are. So, yeah, that's a lot. Well, that is our builds for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Send in your builds again, some more. We'll try and do as many as possible every Tuesday, as always. Now, in case you didn't mind, you know, don't mind it. It's time to go to bed because I feel my lung hurting. Anyways, so,
try not to just kill yourself from that.
I will. It's time to die now, guys. Bye.
No.
See you later.